Well, howdy y'all. We're just getting ready for the gym right now. Just getting ready, trying to get all my stuff together. Today is another day I do have to get to the beach, so I'm kind of rushing around, and then I have to go help out at a restaurant. But hope everybody's having a good day. You're gonna have to watch me do my hair, because it's one of them days, boy. It's one of them days. Yo, my barber hooked me up with this stuff right here. It is pretty fire. It's curl cream by Rolda. Y'all, if you have ethnic hair, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You need stuff like this. I've been running around looking like Ronald McDonald. I feel so blessed. And I don't want to jinx it, so I may not even say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel so blessed that I still got my hair at 30, though. Yes, I'm 30. The secret's out. The secret is out. Y'all, I just turned 30. I definitely don't feel 30. But, you know, it just is what it is. This stuff can be a little tricky sometimes, especially if you got really frizzy hair. But yeah, I'm going to the gym today. Today is another back day. Now you may be saying, Lorenzo, it's like every single day you're doing back day. I promise that's not the case. The only time I really got time to film is on Saturdays. Saturdays and Sundays. So if you're lucky, you may catch me on Sunday, which is tomorrow. But yeah, I wake up super early, like 2, 3 in the morning, to go to the gym on weekdays, and it's just a little bit harder because I literally make it to work with no joke, like 5 minutes to spare. Like I rush down the highways, I'm speeding. You would think I'm in a rap music video, the way I speed to work every morning, but it's how it is. I like get to the gym the same exact time every single day. If y'all want to know what I'm doing, I'm sponging my hair. But yeah, I get up in the morning and I speed out to the gym, make it there by 4:10, the absolute latest. If I get there any later than 4:10, I have to kind of skip some stuff. So I always try to make sure I'm there on time. And then, y'all, don't judge me. But yeah, and then, so I race out of the gym. I go home, I slam a protein shake. And if I have a little bit of time left, I may cook some breakfast, which is usually egg whites with some carbs. And then I race to work. And it's so funny, y'all. Like, I'm never late to work, by the way, just so y'all know. My consistency is impeccable. But today's back day. Y'all, I have to do all this. If you don't have frizzy, curly, or anything hair, and it's anything other than this, then you're blessed. Cause y'all, when I say you gotta be here in the mirror, puffing it, and you gotta like sculpt it. But today's back day. Today is back day, and then I have to go to the beach again. I felt really bad. The last video that I had for y'all got corrupt. When I was filming it, for some reason, it kept saying the audio wouldn't attach, and then I finally got the audio to work, and then the audio separated from the video, and then the video got corrupt. Yeah. So I didn't get to show y'all. I did not get to show y'all. And I was really upset because it's a nice house. I miss staying there. It's in a nice, safe community, and it's clean, and it's by the beach. For anyone who lives in Florida, they understand these nice beach communities. They're just super ideal, and it just got done. So I actually have to go there today to put the finishing touches on, so I can plan on getting back in there. just gonna scoop y'all up here. So yeah, we're going to the gym today. We have a back day. I already did eat my pre-workout meal, so sorry y'all I didn't get to show y'all that. I already took my subs. Didn't get to show y'all that, so my apologies. And I'm working on getting more content done. Like recording more content in public. I have a really weird issue with that. Like, it's so super weird when people are, and y'all excuse the mess here. It's so weird when people start like recording in the gym. I'm not personally like judging them or anything like that. I'm like, wow, that's just so awkward. It's so awkward, and you know, I'm the type of person, I don't like making people feel uncomfortable. Not to be weird or anything like that, but I feel like for multitude reasons alone that we won't go into, that's already a thing. Not that I'm like weird or anything, but it's just, you know, the society we live in is not very friendly. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really hoping that maybe it's a little light in the gym today and I can get some content for y'all. And I'm trying to figure out how do y'all, any gym creator who just happens to stumble upon this video, how do y'all record in public? You know, like how long does your gym sessions take to have to set up the camera, adjust the settings, make sure everything's perfect so you can get some good quality video? That's the issue I think I'm coming up with the most, is when I'm traveling around with my camera, you know, you're in the light, you're out of the light. You're in the sunlight, you're in inside light. And you're constantly adjusting your settings, your white balance and all that stuff, not to get too technical for the viewers, but I'm just trying to get, like, I'm like, how do they do this? Do they just pay somebody to do this? Because I can't, at this moment in time, given everything that's happened with this house, it's just not in the budget to hire anybody. It's really not. So until then, you know, I'm going to try to keep the quality of this content up as much as possible. I want to keep the quality good for y'all. I will drop some really raw videos every once in a while, just so y'all can really, you know, I'm human. There's nothing special about me. I don't do anything special. I'm just a regular guy with big dreams and aspirations, and just want to do better for my life in any way I can help improve other people's lives by them being exposed to my journey. You know, I want to be able to do that. Sorry, I'm just running around getting my stuff. But I really want to be able to be that type of person. I love watching people on content who are just so human. You know, there's no hidden agenda. There's nothing crazy about them. They're just being a human on camera. And I'm working on that. I'm slowly learning, like, especially for my professional videos, it's not all about this fake personality, this, hi everybody, how's it going? Like, that's so cheesy to me, and I'm just, you know, I'm learning. So I appreciate y'all's patience in the journey, but all right, y'all, we got to get out the door. I have to get my day started. It's 10:30. I'm not trying to be out all day, so I'm gonna see if I can get y'all some clips in the gym. We're just trying to get our bearings, get our stuff together for this glorious day. Oh my God, y'all, it's getting hot here in Florida. Anybody else who lives here in Florida understands, like, this just ain't for the weak. It's really not. This Florida heat's crazy. We are hitting back today. Thinking I'm gonna be doing a few deadlifts, a few sets of deadlifts. I kind of have like right now I'm using just like a general guide app. I don't follow it workout per workout. It's more of just like something to keep me consistent in making sure that I'm going. You know, it like counts my days, it keeps track of my PRs. So I'm not like solely relying on it. It's more of like a 20% thing that I'm doing to maintain some type of routine. I don't know, it holds me accountable. I like to be constantly reminded that I'm sticking to my goals, and that's just one way I find it to keep it a little bit consistent. It's a little bit easier for me. So we are pulling up to the gym now, and they are slammed, y'all. This is crazy. I don't ever see this bad. Dang, what's happening this weekend? There must be something I don't know about that's going on, because it is never this packed over here. Never. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get any clips for y'all, but we're gonna have to see. All right, y'all, I'll catch you inside and I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. All right, y'all, so we're gonna end up doing a little voiceover here just because I'm not talking to myself in the gym. That's crazy. But here in this clip, I'm doing 225 deadlifts. My form is improving a little bit. I am trying to improve on form, that's for sure, especially doing something like this. But wait till we get towards the 315 set. You're gonna realize I've tightened up real quick. But y'all, I'm really pushing myself. I know this is just my first set, but these heavy exercises just really wear me out. Like, I try to get them taken care of at the beginning of the workout, so I'm not struggling at the end of it to, lift heavy weights. So for some of y'all this is heavy, for some of y'all this is light work, but just know Sam Phillips, I'm coming for you, bro. Like, just wait, give me another year or two. I think I've only been working out about a year and 3 months consistently now. This is probably the most in my life that I've ever stuck to my health routine, taking supplements consistently, and I mean like vitamins and my creatine and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, for a year and 3 months, and I think I've literally tripled my original bench press, my deadlift, and my squat within that amount of time. So, for someone who's not taking any gear or anything, I would say that's not too bad. These are nice, clean deadlifts. They could be a little bit cleaner, but y'all, we're still learning. Not learning, but, still practicing. And then this is where it gets just a little bit crazy because I kind of do extra here. I tried to make sure that I was being safe using my straps. I do have to tighten my belt because it has gotten a little loose on me. But 315, I think I do this for about 4 or 5. Y'all, if you don't hear the pop in my back, I was just like, I have to stop. But I think it's pretty clean for my PR. I honestly haven't PR'd since doing this weight, only because I'm trying to get used to it a little bit before I just get crazy. And I think I heard a pop on my back, so I was like, I have to stop. So then I followed up with some cable rows. Y'all, I feel like I get these in pretty good. Try to keep the back straight, get that good stretch in. Something about keeping the straps on just makes you push just a little bit harder. It's the mental thing. And I was trying not to be weird and recording here. That's what I'm saying. I can't be sitting here talking to myself while doing these. That make no type of sense. I don't understand how some influencers do it, but maybe one of these days I'll throw the mic on. So here goes the second set. Here, I think I was doing 154. I think I was trying to get about 10 or 12 in. Trying to get that good stretch in the back and make sure I'm just, getting enough reps. There's no point. I used to go to the gym with a friend who he used to throw like max weight on and do it for 1 rep and then take like a 20-minute rest. It was nuts. Yeah, try to get these in right. Something light. All right, so here we were doing some pull downs. I didn't really like this angle too much, but we're just gonna keep it how it is. And I believe we were doing 154 pounds right here. I always shoot in between 10 and 12 reps, but absolute minimum about 8. So yeah, we're just pushing through. Keep in mind that we are towards the middle endish of the workout. So, you know, I know my form gets a little sloppy towards the end of this, but I do try to maintain a good form, good stretch. Try to not leave any reps in reserve if possible, but you know, sometimes it's just one of those days. For this past week, my workouts have been slacking just a little bit, only because I don't know why. I've just been exhausted. I have been in a calorie deficit, which could have something to do with it, obviously, but here's another little unique angle for you. And yeah, I'm just pushing them out. But this is my second set right here. Again, we gotta keep the straps, y'all. The straps give us power. I feel like Hercules with them things on. No, we love the straps though, but here we are. I think I put the weight down a little bit to try to push out a few more reps. I usually go down from 154 to about 134, nothing too crazy, but I just want to make sure I'm getting a nice, good stretch, something I can get down easy without stressing myself out too much. Yeah, but push, take bikini bottom and push it somewhere else, y'all. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, then we got this guy that showed up out of the blue. I think he peeked the camera, so he's like, nah. So this is my third set here. So as soon as I drop a few pounds, my Christmas tree will definitely come in. For some reason, my body just holds weight. Like holds weight like crazy. I promise you I can be I could be in a calorie deficit for the longest time. And for whatever reason, it's just, my body just loves holding on to it. Yep, y'all get a nice view right there. And we go back down to, I think towards the end of my set, I think I went down to like 124 or 134 or something like that. But yeah, I was like, nah, we're done. And then we just have some pull downs to, I think this is my second to last workout, I believe. Again, I will try to start doing voiceovers. I apologize. I'm going to start doing live audio while I'm working out. It's just so weird. Could you imagine me sitting there talking to myself? I could just say I'm doing, you know, speaking to someone on my AirPods, but that's still just so weird. They're gonna be like, damn, this dude's like narrating his whole workout to whoever's on the phone, and I feel so bad for them. And then we're doing some military presses here. So I actually hurt the notorious left shoulder back, not this round or even the round before, but back when I was early working out, and I kinked something. I think I was just ego lifting, and I had even worse form than y'all see here. Here's a little stretch for y'all. Don't worry, when I cut a few pounds, y'all will get the whole, you know, under the covers look. But yeah, I was working out when I was younger, and dude, I felt that for years. I felt y'all look at that, y'all. We're really putting in work. But yeah, I felt that shoulder pain for years and years and years, and I actually felt it shortly after I joined this exact gym, and I guess I did correct my form maybe just a little bit better. And yo, my legs and my arms do be leaning out real quick. All right, and then y'all already know about these. I tried to fix my face, but I think I started making the poop face. Yeah, there it goes. But yeah, I hurt my shoulder a while ago, but I improved my form a little bit, so I think that's allowed it to heal properly. But again, I wasn't working out for about 3 to 4 years, and I came back to the gym and that same shoulder pain was still there. So make sure you're using proper form. That is so important when you're working out. But I've never had a coach. I've always gone to the gym, never had a coach, never had someone show me how to use the equipment. I literally have been going to the gym in maybe a combination of about 3 years total, and I've learned everything that I know. Not that it's much, but more than most. So, hit a little flex, So yeah, y'all, we're done with the gym for today. It was a good, pretty good back day. I was able to get a few clips for y'all. But now we have to head over to the beach. It looks like it's about to rain here. If you live in Florida, you know it's always raining, y'all. It's so crazy. Like, how are we running out of water in the world? Who said that? Nah. But, oh my gosh, y'all, it was a crazy workout. I know it may not look crazy to some of y'all, but I guarantee and I promise you, I know it may not look like a crazy workout to some of y'all, but I guarantee you for like someone like me who's only been in this for about just a little over a year, it's pretty nuts. But it's like an absolute must. You know, I have to stay consistent, especially if y'all seen some of my before and afters. If you haven't seen my other YouTube video, I'm not saying go right now, but whenever you have a free moment. But there's a quick little brief picture of me. I don't have very many videos because honestly, who wants to remember that version of themselves? I mean, I understand maybe for documentation purposes, kind of where I started from where I'm at. So I was taking a lot of pictures, but I'm not really comfortable. My bad, y'all, I'm looking for something. I'm not really too comfortable yet. Even now, taking the videos of myself, it makes me super uncomfortable. Like I was filming for the vlog, actually. I was filming for the vlog the other morning, and I just looked back on the video, and this is a year and some months after my, you know, I consistently started going to the gym. And to be honest, I'm still nowhere near satisfied. You know, I'm still chunky, I'm still fat, I still got a little bit of a gut and some handles, and it's really frustrating. But you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I gotta just keep reminding myself of that, or else I'll drive myself crazy. I mean, it's easy for me to smash into a box of Debbie cakes or go to fast food and stuff like that, but I'm not really looking to do that anymore. I felt like crap when I did it. I didn't feel like I was the best version of myself, so I owe it to myself. But I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm about to go back home, make a protein shake. I'll put the clip back on, and we can chat for a little bit. But I do have to run to this beach, y'all. All right, y'all, and we're back. So we're gonna be making our protein shake. Again, y'all, it was a great workout. Back day is one of my look forward to days, and you know, obviously chest is number one, and obviously leg day is last. But I still hit legs, y'all. I know y'all seen some of my videos. My quads are really coming in. My little teardrop is coming in, y'all. Don't sleep on me, because listen, we're coming on up. I know Sam Sulik and the Trend Twins right now are topic of discussion. And again, I'm not saying I got those elite level genetics or I'm taking any gear or anything like that. I'm just kind of going through the motions and, you know, just bringing y'all along for the journey. So we do have to get going soon. I don't got time to kiki with y'all too much. I have to get going because it's crazy how the older you get, you know, the more responsibilities you have. So yeah, the older you get, the faster time flies. And I feel like for the past couple weeks, like I haven't been able to sit down and just watch TV in a good hot minute because I've been dealing with this house. And it's just been so much responsibilities lately. I feel like it's almost a never ending between work, gym, you know, just taking care of responsibilities, but that's adulting. Any of my 90s babies, you know the nostalgic that I'm talking about is that things just are not the same anymore. We're adults now, we have responsibilities, and kind of wish it just wasn't like that. Back when we were 2010 to 2014, where we were just waking up and hopping on Xbox or PlayStation, whatever was your console of choice. But I remember how nostalgic it is, at least now. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I know they say you don't know what you have until it's gone, but to be completely honest, I'm a reminiscer. So back when I was playing with all my friends. And we use ISO 100, by the way, y'all. But when I was playing with my friends, I remembered how much I was like, dang, I'd be playing with them and having such a good time. I was like, dang, I'm gonna miss these days. I felt like in high school, I felt like it was coming on, like, dang, everyone's starting to have responsibilities. Not everyone is on as consistently as they used to. It's either we're missing one of our mans in our party, or one's off doing something else. And then one of my friends hopped off and went to PC. He wasn't even really playing games that much anymore. It was me and him. We were the best ones on anybody. I don't care if any of my old friends see this. I don't care what anyone says. Me and Nuke were the two best. And I don't care what Nuke says. I was better than him because I'd be killing. I'd be bow, bow, bow. Like I was really killing stuff. MW2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW3. It was up. But my friend Nuke, as soon as he stopped playing as much, and then when he would play, he wouldn't even hop on with us. He'd be playing on PC. Some games that none of us even played. We were stuck on Call of Duty. And it slowly started to change from there. People stopped getting on. We started getting jobs and can't be on all the time, or it's not worth hopping on for 20 minutes because you got to get somewhere after. Miss those days, y'all. We miss them. And now we have big boy responsibilities, and not a fan. So what we're having right now is ISO 100, 25 grams of protein, 5 milligrams of creatine, and EAAs. So usually I would eat a good meal with this, but unfortunately I have not had time to go grocery shopping because I've been dealing with this house. I usually go right after my Saturday gym sesh. It tastes like chocolate milk. If y'all don't have the Cocoa Pebbles by ISO 100, y'all, it tastes exactly like chocolate milk or the chocolate cereal milk after you got done with the bowl. So I'm looking for my, I think somebody ate my oatmeal. Not my oatmeal. I think somebody ate my yogurt. My Okios. Hold on. Well, looks like I'm eating somebody else's yogurt today. A little get back. Yeah, I would love to eat a meal right now. I got stuff to do, so I really don't got time. But yeah, y'all. The perks of being an adult. All right, y'all, and we finally made it to the beach house. So I've actually been here for a few hours because I walked in and I was like, there's just so much that has to get done. So I'm gonna give y'all the full little walk around tour here. Give me 1 second. So turning this around. So we have the dining room. Give me 1 second. All right, so we have the dining room, little coat closet there. This is my office. Let's see here, yeah, this is the office. All right, we have the living room. My guy's got to fix my TV here, but yeah, and then we have the kitchen. So yeah, they did an amazing job here. So yeah, y'all, this is my home before, well, this is it after the storm. Yep, kitchen, living room, office. All right, there's a bathroom right here that just got redone. So this was all redone. This is just a little laundry closet and then my bedroom.